The stars were silent as a massive Galactic Council ship moved through deep space. Inside, leaders from hundreds of alien worlds gathered for an emergency meeting. Their faces showed fear, something rarely seen among the most powerful beings in the galaxy. At the center of the room floated a single image, Earth. Many young council members were confused. Humans were not the strongest species. They did not have the biggest fleets. They did not control large parts of the galaxy. So why was everyone so worried? Then an old council elder slowly stood up. His hands trembled as he looked at the image of Earth. "You only know humans as they are today," he said quietly. "But I remember what happened long ago." The room became completely silent. The elder opened a classified file that had been hidden for thousands of years. What appeared on the screen shocked everyone. It showed a human standing alone on a battlefield, surrounded by thousands of defeated alien soldiers. And that was only the beginning of the story. The council chamber remained silent. Every eye stayed fixed on the screen. The old elder took a deep breath before speaking again. 10,000 years ago, humans were very different from what you see today. The younger council members listened carefully. Back then, humanity was still new to space. Their ships were simple. Their technology was weaker than many other civilizations. Most alien races believed humans would never become important. But they made one terrible mistake. They judged humans by their technology. They did not understand the human mind. The screen changed. Ancient battle footage appeared. A powerful alien empire had attacked a small human colony near the edge of known space. The attackers expected an easy victory. They thought the humans would surrender within hours. Instead, the humans fought back. Even when their defenses failed, they kept fighting. Even when their ships were destroyed, they kept fighting. Even when defeat seemed certain, they refused to quit. The council members watched in disbelief. The human colony survived for 30 days against an enemy fleet that was 50 times larger. No species had ever done that before. The elder lowered his head. "The battle itself was not what frightened us," he said. A young council member leaned forward. "Then what did?" The elder's expression darkened, because after those 30 days, the humans changed. The room grew colder. Another image appeared on the screen. It showed hundreds of human warships leaving Earth. For the first time, the galaxy saw humanity united under a single purpose: revenge. And what happened next would force the Galactic Council to make a decision that still remained in place today. A decision that would ban humans from the galaxy forever. The image of the human fleet filled the council chamber. Thousands of warships moved through space like a dark storm. The younger council members could hardly believe what they were seeing. The old elder continued his story. When the attack on the colony ended, every nation on Earth received the same message. The screen showed millions of humans watching news reports from the destroyed colony. Families had lost loved ones. Entire cities were in mourning. For the first time in history, human governments stopped arguing with each other. Old enemies became allies. Rival nations stood side by side. Humanity had found a common purpose. The elder pressed another button. New footage appeared. Factories across Earth worked day and night. New ships were built at an unbelievable speed. Scientists created stronger weapons. Engineers designed faster engines. Every human seemed focused on the same goal. The council members exchanged nervous looks. They had never seen a species unite so quickly. Within only 3 years, humanity had built the largest fleet in its history. Then the humans did something even more surprising. They sent a message to the alien empire that had attacked them. The message was only 6 words long. "We are coming. Be ready." The room became silent again. A young council member swallowed nervously. "What happened after that?" he asked. The elder looked at him with tired eyes. The empire laughed. Several council members nodded. At that time, the alien empire was one of the strongest powers in the galaxy. No one believed humans could threaten them. But the laughter did not last long. The screen changed once more. It showed the first human fleet entering enemy territory. And behind those ships came something the galaxy had never seen before. A strategy so dangerous that it would change galactic history forever. The council chamber was completely silent. Every member stayed at the screen. The old elder slowly continued. When the human fleet entered enemy space, everyone expected a normal war. But the humans did not fight a normal war. The screen showed the first battle. The alien empire had gathered a huge fleet near one of its most important worlds. Their commanders believed the humans would attack directly. Instead, the humans disappeared. Confused reports filled the enemy communication channels. Human ships appeared in one system, then another, then another. They struck military bases, supply stations, and shipyards. Every attack was fast and precise. Before enemy fleets could arrive, the humans were already gone. The younger council members watched in shock. The humans were not trying to win one battle. They were trying to break the entire empire. Week after week, the attacks continued. Supply lines collapsed. Resources became scarce. Military commanders stopped trusting their own information. Fears spread across the empire. Then came the most frightening discovery. The elder pointed at the screen. Human ships were rescuing civilians from both sides of the war, even enemy civilians. The council members looked confused. Why would that be frightening? The elder answered before anyone could ask. Because humans were not fighting out a hatred. He paused. They believed they were fighting for justice. The room became uneasy. A species driven by anger could eventually stop. A species that believed it was morally right could become unstoppable. Months later, the once powerful empire was falling apart. Its leaders finally asked for peace. But by then, humanity had learned something dangerous. They had discovered how powerful they could become when united, and that realization would soon frighten the entire galaxy more than any weapon ever could. The screen faded to black. For a few moments, nobody in the council chamber spoke. The younger members waited for the elder to continue. Finally, he did. The war ended, he said quietly. But our fear of humanity was only beginning. The screen lit up again. Images from across the galaxy appeared. The defeated empire had surrendered. Its fleets were gone. Its leaders had signed a peace agreement. Humanity had won. But something strange happened afterward. The humans did not take new worlds. They did not enslave their enemies. They did not build a galactic empire. Instead, they helped rebuild the systems damaged by the war. They delivered food. They repaired stations. They protected civilian ships. Many species began to admire them. Some even called humans heroes. A young council member looked confused. If humans helped everyone, why were they banned? The elder's expression became serious. Because we studied them. The room grew silent. Scientists from the Galactic Council had spent decades researching humanity. At first, everything seemed normal. Then they discovered a pattern. A very dangerous pattern. Whenever humans face a crisis, they adapted. Whenever they met a stronger enemy, they learned. Whenever they suffered a defeat, they returned stronger. The screen showed hundreds of examples. Human technology improved faster than any other species. Human soldiers developed new tactics in the middle of battles. Human scientists solved problems that other civilizations considered impossible. The elder looked around the chamber. No matter what challenge they faced, humans always found a way forward. The younger members slowly began to understand. The danger was not what humans were. The danger was what they could become. Then the elder opened the final classified report, a prediction created by the greatest minds in the galaxy. The report estimated humanity's future growth. Gasps filled the room. Within a few thousand years, humans could become the most powerful civilization the galaxy had ever seen, and there would be no way to stop them. That prediction terrified the Galactic Council. So they made a choice that would change history forever. They voted to ban all contact with humanity. But there was one final secret, a secret even more frightening than the prediction itself, and it was hidden deep beneath the surface of Earth.